Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel, I hope. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Mark Anderson responds to Golden Bachelor speculation. Mark Anderson was already beloved by Bachelor Nation before he even stepped foot into the Bachelor mansion. Viewers met him during Kelsey's hometown date on The Bachelor when she brought Joey Graziadei home to meet her family. With his daughter's encouragement, he applied as a contestant on the Golden Bachelorette. But what fans really want is for him to be the next Golden Bachelor. Keep reading to find out his latest response to the idea. Mark Anderson reveals hardest part of Golden Bachelorette. Kelsey Anderson confided in Joey Graziadei that her mother passed away in 2018 after a battle with breast cancer. Her dad, Mark, was open with Joan Vassos and the other Golden Bachelorette contestants about how the loss changed his life. In an interview with Extra after the Men Tell All special, Mark Anderson revealed the hardest part about the Golden Bachelorette. And no, it wasn't getting sent home by Joan. Despite being a fan favorite, Mark Anderson did not find a connection with Joan Vassos and was sent home in week 5. Viewers will find out soon if she chooses Chalk Chapel or Guy Gansert for her final rose. According to Mark Anderson, the hardest conversation he had was before he even left for the show. He had to get his kids' approval to date again after their mom's death. The hardest question I've had in my life was to ask my kids if it was okay with them for me to date again, before I came on the show, he said. His children encouraged him to join the show to possibly find love again. His latest comments on Golden Bachelor speculation. While he had their blessing for the Golden Bachelorette, he told the outlet that he would talk to his kids again before saying yes or no to the Golden Bachelor. The network hasn't confirmed a second season yet, but fans really want the second Golden Bachelor to be Mark. What does he think about it? He added that if he does do the Golden Bachelor, he has a great source of advice in his future son-in-law, Joey Graziadei. Mark Anderson is no stranger to the spotlight. As one of the standout suitors on the Golden Bachelorette, the 57-year-old former software executive captured hearts with his quick wit, dashing smile, and undeniable charm. But as rumors swirl about his potential as the next Golden Bachelor, Mark has finally spoken out, and his response may surprise you. In an exclusive interview, Mark opened up about the speculation, his journey on the Golden Bachelorette, and what he envisions for the future. It's humbling, really. Sitting on the patio of his Los Angeles home, Mark looked every bit the quintessential bachelor in a crisp button-up shirt and tailored jeans. Yet, his easygoing demeanor quickly disarmed the notion that he was basking in the attention. When I first heard the rumors, I thought it was a joke, Mark admitted with a chuckle. Some fan theory gone wild. But when my friends started texting me screenshots and links, I realized this was serious. Indeed, the fan fervor surrounding Mark as a potential Golden Bachelor has reached fever pitch. Social media is abuzz with hashtags like #Mark4GoldenBachelor and #AndersonEra, with fans eagerly championing his return to the franchise. I'll be honest, it's humbling to think that people see something in me that they believe could translate into such an important role it's surreal. Do I feel ready? That's a loaded question. But would Mark actually say yes if the opportunity arose? His answer wasn't as straightforward as fans might hope. Do I feel ready? That's a loaded question, he said, pausing thoughtfully. I think everyone has an idealized version of what it means to step into that role. You're not just dating, you're leading an entire journey for yourself and for the women who are putting their hearts on the line. Mark's hesitation stems, in part, from his time on the Golden Bachelorette. His connection with leading lady Joan Vassos was a highlight of the season, but it ended with a bittersweet departure during hometown dates. The emotional toll of opening up in such a public way isn't lost on him. It's not easy. You're vulnerable in ways you never expected, and it's all out there for the world to see. I'd have to ask myself if I'm ready to do that again, times 10. The support of his family. One thing that might sway Mark's decision is the unwavering support of his family. His two grown daughters, Emma and Claire, were integral in his journey on the Golden Bachelorette. In fact, their candid discussions about love and second chances resonated deeply with fans. "My daughters are my rock," Mark said, his eyes softening. "They've seen me at my best and my worst, and their encouragement means everything to me." When I told them about the rumors, Emma just laughed and said, "Dad, you'd be amazing." Claire, on the other hand, told me to make sure I'd be doing it for the right reasons. The right reasons have become something of a catchphrase in Bachelor Nation. But for Mark, it's a genuine consideration. "I wouldn't do it for the fame or the attention. If I said yes, it would be because I truly believe I could find love again." A new vision for the franchise? Interestingly, Mark also has thoughts about how the Golden Bachelor franchise could evolve, and he's not afraid to share them. "One thing I'd love to see is a greater emphasis on shared experiences," he explained. "Instead of the usual fancy dinners and dramatic rose ceremonies, why not have dates that really test compatibility? Like volunteering together or tackling a challenge as a team." Mark's approach reflects his practical yet romantic mindset, which endeared him to viewers during his time on the Golden Bachelorette. He believes these types of dates could lead to deeper connections and more authentic relationships. At this stage in life, we've all been through so much. It's not just about the spark, it's about finding someone who complements your life and makes you better. The shadow of Joan Vassos. Of course, any discussion about Mark's potential as the Golden Bachelor wouldn't be complete without addressing his history with Joan Vassos. Their connection was one of the season's most compelling arcs, and fans are still divided over whether Joan made the right decision by sending Mark home. When asked about Joan, Mark didn't shy away from the topic. "Joan is an incredible woman," he said with a wistful smile. "I have nothing but respect for her and the choices she made. At the end of the day, we just weren't the right fit for each other, and that's okay." But could there be lingering feelings? Mark was quick to clarify. "People love to speculate, but I think Joan and I both know our story played out the way it was meant to. If anything, it taught me a lot about what I'm looking for moving forward. What fans can expect next." So, what's next for Mark Anderson if he doesn't take up the mantle of the Golden Bachelor? For now, he's focused on living life to the fullest. "I've been traveling a lot. Italy, Japan, you name it," he said, his face lighting up. "I'm also working on a memoir. It's not just about my time on the show, but about life after 50, navigating loss, and finding joy again." As for love, Mark isn't ruling anything out. "I'm open to whatever the universe has in store. Whether that's meeting someone organically or through another adventure like this, I'm ready." The final word. In true Mark Anderson fashion, he ended the interview with a touch of humor and humility. "Look, if the powers that be at ABC give me a call, I'll listen. But don't hold your breath waiting for a decision. I'm not one to rush into things." For now, fans will have to keep speculating about whether Mark Anderson will grace their screens again as the next Golden Bachelor. One thing's for sure, wherever his journey leads, it's bound to be one worth watching. "I'm just a guy trying to make the most of this crazy, beautiful life," Mark said with a grin. "And if that resonates with people, then I'm grateful."